Fatality.
How's it going, guys? I'm Dynamic Entory and I'm bringing you an SSR analysis video, or rather a transcended UR analysis video today. I've been inspired to do these analysis videos by a user who goes by the name of Dr. Pentagrammer on the Dokkan Battle subreddit. If you're following the subreddit, I'm sure you're already familiar with him. If not, I'll link to one of his analyses, SSR analyses, in the description below, so check those out. He does awesome analyses. Okay, well, on to my analysis of Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, the Strength type DOKKAN Awakened one. I'll be talking a little bit about the non-Dokkan version, but my main focus will be on the Dokkan one. So his stats are pretty great, obviously. Since he's a transcended UR, he has almost 10,000 HP, which is fantastic, even by Japanese Dokkan Battle standards. He has 9,200 attack, which is also fantastic. And he has 4,500 defense. Well, defense is not all that important. It's not as irrelevant as some people say, but it's not that important, especially on Broly due to his passive. But 4,500 is okay for what it is. If you look down there on the 12 key multiplier, he has 140%, which is a pretty decent 12 key multiplier. If you guys don't know, the 12 key multiplier is a certain percentage that every character's attack gets multiplied with when they hit 12 key. It's independent of the super attack multiplier, so it's actually a hidden stat in some sense. The subreddit community has known about it for a while, but the really raw numbers have only been available since DBZ.space released all the in-game data. It's basically hidden from the game if you just use the regular app. So check out dbz.space, I'll link it in the description below, which lists you those 12 key multipliers. The images you're seeing are not from the game either. I'm using the dbz.space images simply out of convenience. It's just much easier to record off my PC rather than record my phone. Okay, so we've already got a great stats line, we've got a great 12 key multiplier, and then of course we have a fantastic leader ability that's really only one-upped by Gogeta's leader ability in Japan. Basically what Broly does is he gives all of your characters 3 key, all of your strength characters that is, and he increases their attack by 3,000. Now if that alone means if you choose Broly as your mono strength leader, his attack will be around 12,000 before his passive even hits. So this guy does some serious damage. So obviously his main role will be as your strength type mono leader. As said, Gogeta will actually have a strictly better leader skill, which gives 3 key and 3,000 attack to every color. So he's not the best strength leader, because even if you have Broly later on, Gogeta will be a better strength type leader, because he would also affect your friends, even if they're not strength types. Okay, we've got Gigantic Meteor as his super attack, and a lot of people complain that it's only extreme, whereas his non-Dokkan version is catastrophic. So now the thing about that is, while it's true that a catastrophic super is obviously, or maybe he does supreme, I'm not sure, maybe it's supreme, but supreme and catastrophic are the same thing anyway. So the thing that's confusing people here is that it looks like it's actually downgrading his super attack when you Dokkan him, but that's not actually true if you do the math and calculate the damage he does. Due to the fact of how his passive works, and his 12 key multiplier, and on top of that, of course, his huge stat increase if you Dokkan him, it turns out both at super attack level 1 and at super attack level 10, the Dokkan version of Broly does more damage than the non-Dokkan version, even though he's only extreme. So if you do get a dupe, use it to up the super attack of this Broly. I know that's not a popular opinion. A lot of people will tell you to keep one non-Dokkan one, but that's actually, in my opinion, a wrong choice, because the Dokkan version is better in every situation. He does more damage, he has a better leader skill, his super attack is stronger even though it's only extreme, as said, his other boosts balance it out. And you can't put them on the same team, so just raise his super attack and you'll be fine. What I haven't said about his super attack is that it attacks all enemies. And that's really the game-breaking bit about Broly. He will wipe out the entire enemy team in the World Tournament. With even at super attack level 1, which is why you shouldn't use old Kais on Broly. You can use them on cards like Super Saiyan God Goku or Tech Cell or any kind of card really that has a strong super attack, but you don't need it on Broly. Broly is strong enough to break the World Tournament even at super attack level 1. Easily, by far, by the way, because he does like 70k damage or 60k damage at his worst, and you really only need like 8,000 or 10,000 damage. Or maybe 15,000 if you run into one of those annoying agility Kid Buu teams. So, keep him at super attack level 1, and of course he completely breaks the World Tournament. I mean, they'll just have to fix the World Tournament somehow, because at the moment, the top 500-ish ranks are just all Broly. And the reason for this is obvious. You want to, not only is Broly faster, he's a lot faster, he also has a high team cost, which is great for World Tournament, and he gives you more points because he does so much damage with his super attack. Okay, so that's really why you definitely want to pull Broly, because the World Tournament at that point is just a matter of you grinding it out, which is bad enough as it is, but at least you'll do moderately well. So his passive here on the right, you can see his passive, is that his defense is reduced to 0, and his attack is upped by 7,000 when he attacks. Now, a lot of people are a bit confused about how this defense reduction works. Why does he even have a defense then, right? The thing is, if you block the enemy at the first position, basically, so if the enemy attacks before Broly attacks, then his defense will be his regular 4,500. So that's why he has defense. It's not the same as him having 0 defense, because he can in fact block the first attacking enemy. Obviously afterwards he can still block, but he'll just get quite a bit of damage from that, because he has no defense. Okay, and then his attack up by 7,000, unconditional by the way, is pretty brutal. I mean, if you calculated what's it going to be, it's above 70% of his attack, which is just unconditionally raised. So his passive is fantastic. Then in terms of link skills, he has the basic Super Saiyan package. He's not a Golden Warrior, because Golden Warrior really is only had by the Z Warrior Super Saiyans, and not even all of those. So he's not a Golden Warrior, but he does have Saiyan lineage, which is a fantastic link. It used to be pretty bad. I mean, that's the link that was used to be called siblings or something like that. So they renamed that quite a while ago. Saiyan lineage gives +1 ki with quite a lot of characters, like Vegito for example, or Ultimate Gohan, and lots of other good cards. Super Saiyan, of course, fantastic link, plus 10% attack. Saiyan Warrior Race, plus 700 attack, pretty good. Hardened Grudge is a +1 ki link he has with the other non-legendary Super Saiyan Brolys, and his father, I think his name is Paragus. Berserker is about the worst link in the entire game, so ignore it, he only has it for flair. And Fierce Battle is, of course, the Transcended UR Dokkan Festival link, which gives plus 15% if you link him up with cards like Tech Cell, Incel, Kid Buus, and the upcoming Dokkan Festival cards. So the links you want to focus on with Broly are Hardened Grudge and Saiyan Lineage. For the World Tournament, what you really want is cards that have a +2 to strength type passive. So that's the passive you want. You want to build a team that has Broly as its leader, a Broly friend, and then just 5 other cards that all give Broly 2 or 3 ki. There's only one card that gives Broly 3 ki, and that's the SSR Agility Bardock, but he's a World Tournament exclusive, so forget about him. Focus on cards that give Broly 2 ki. Some of those cards are the physical Broly you can farm for free. Paragus gives him 2 key. The Dokkan Awakened 3rd Form Tech Golden Frieza. What else? Physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku. The Agility Master Roshi. The Dokkan version of him. Of course, Turles. And I think Launch and some other cards give him, like the Supreme Kai SR, they also give him +2 key to strength. Now, something I want to mention is, you can use both the regular Super Saiyan, the regular base form Broly, and this Broly on the same team, and both of those non-legendary Super Saiyans give him +2 key because they both have Hardened Grudge and the Saiyan lineage as links. So, right off the bat, if you have Broly, you get for free 2 cards that give him +2 key in the World Tournament. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this video. That was my analysis of the Transcended UR Broly. In my opinion, one of the most broken cards in the game for certain areas of the game, like obviously for story mode, for the early story mode event, it's just he makes it trivial. And of course, World Tournament. World Tournament is a joke with Broly. It would be even easier if not for all the other players that also have Broly. But, I mean, if you don't have Broly, you can still compete in the World Tournament, but you probably can't compete with the top 100 or top 500. Okay, so that's going to be it, guys. As I said before, check out Dr. Pentagram's SSR analyses in the description. Check out the subreddit, check out DBZ Space. All of those links in the description. Subscribe, comment, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.